Hello, this is Pat Walker at MissionWinners.com, and I'm doing a video for VIPs. Stops. How's that sound to you, okay? So let's take it from the top. These are stocks we own. Some of these I own. Most of these I own. Some of these you own. We're going to go through them. We'll take it right from the top here. First off, here's the spiders, just to frame things up. Here's what we don't want to see, team. Looks really good. Bounced off the 20-day on a pickup in volume. What we don't want to see is this. And we don't own this, okay? We don't own it. But here's what we don't want to see. We don't want to see this take out today's lows, okay? We don't want to see this take out today's lows. If it does, that's a problem, just for what it's worth. So let's proceed onward. First stock, Beyond. We're in down here, okay? This thing looks great. We're going to put a buy stop in for more, all right? Taking out these tops right here, okay? We could do that. Now, you can do that. I'm not going to do it, and I'll tell you why. This stock moves around. I don't want to do that and get whipped around, and I'm not there to manage it. So you could put a buy stop above these tops if you want to. It's on the key list, by the way, okay? But here's what I'm doing. I'm putting a sell stop for my shares to sell my last shares. If it falls below the 8-day and the 20-day, and it starts taking out these lows, I'm going to be concerned, especially if it takes out that low. So on Beyond, I'm putting a stop for the day, okay, taking out those days' lows, and I'm going to put a stop at 147 just for the day. 147 stop. Taking out these lows, the lows on that bar is 147.02. I'm doing this as a service to you, and to help, okay, just to help. You can say, why do you do this? Hey, I don't want to have something bad happen, and it turns out to be one of the more expensive days of my life, okay? I've been there before. So that's what we'll do. Here's the next one. IIPR. Looks great. Entry down here, okay? Everything's beautiful. On this one, I would put the stop on this if you own this, okay? I would put the stop. Give it room. Give it all the way down below here. IIPR, stop. You could say, where would it be, Pat? The low on this bar is 115.89. I'd put it at 115.80. 115.80 on IIPR. Not, I'm going to be real specific here for you folks, not a GTC, not good till cancel, just for the day, a day stop, okay? Just for tomorrow. It sounds like I'm barking orders, and I don't mean it that way, but I'm wired pretty tight about stuff like this, okay? KL looks fine. It looks fine. I personally, wouldn't put a stop on it. Just let it work. It's like, God, what are the things plummets down here? I don't think that's going to happen. You can watch it if you want to do it, but I just let it work. All right? Let it work. You could say, well, Pat, where would you get concerned? Where would you start getting scared? I'll tell you what, I'd really hate to see it fall back into the base, but I would really be concerned if it takes out the lows of this bar. I even put an arrow on it. See that? Takes out the lows of that bar. The low on that bar is 40.05. If it loses 40 bucks, there's a problem. I don't think that's going to happen though. 40 bucks on KL. There you go. No stop. 40. The next one. Plan. Plan looks great from down here. Look at this thing working. You let it go. Where would I put a stop? I don't want to see it losing the 20-day right there. I'd put a stop in at 53. Plan. P-L-A-N. Stop. I'm making this video for you all. 53. And me, okay? 53. Roku. Looks fine. Buy here. Buy here. Looks awesome. Everything's sweet. Where would I get concerned? If it starts losing the 20-day, I would get concerned. So what am I going to do on Roku? I'm going to put in 2 stops on this, okay? I'm going to put in a stop if it takes out the 20-day. I'm going to put a stop if it takes out the lows of this bar. $100 a share. Stop. $100 for half your shares. And the other half, if it loses the 50-day, I would take out the rest. And where would that be? Right there. I would put my stop on those shares. The entry on that's 95. I put it at 95. 95. So if you own, let's suppose you own 50 shares. Put a stop for 25 at 100. Put a stop for the other 25 at 95. For the day. For the day. On Roku. Okay? Square looks fine. Entry here. Everything's beautiful. Love it. Where would I get concerned? I'll tell you what. There's an 8-day right there. You could put a stop for half. Square. 1/2 at 79. And the other half, I would give it all the way down. Look here. Go to the weekly. That's monthly. Go to the weekly. And there's a spot there. I don't really want it falling back within 50% of that. The other 79 and the other half at 77. 77. Okay? Just for the day. 79 and 77. And you know what's great about that? Folks, if you get stopped out, you made money. You made good money. There you go. 79, 77, half and half. Facebook looks fine. Have no problems with it. It's hanging in here. I'm going to give Facebook, you see this little support line here? But I'm going to give Facebook down here to near the 20-day. I'm going to give it all the way down near the price. I'll give it down to 197. FB 197. Okay? Give it some room. Give it some room. 197. Match Group breaks out. Looks great. I'd buy more tomorrow. Okay? It's on the key list. Where would we put our stop? I really don't want it falling below this line, but I'm going to give it a little room. I'm going to give it all the way down to 74. MTCH 74. Stop. Okay? 74. Give it some room. You don't want to, in and out. I'm not into that, okay? 74. I'm going to continue on. QLD, we're in this. I'll give it to the lows of the day. What would that be? 99.70. QLD, stop. 99.70. Stop for the day. The low today was 99.78. Because how do you know that so fast? I want to show you something that can help you. This is the close for the day, the high, the low, and the open. So when I put the cursor on this bar, look at the open. That's where it opened and it closed at the low was 99.78. So now you know where to do it. Okay? I hope this is helping you, by the way. I'm doing this just because I want to do it good for you. Okay? It's really I don't take this lightly. I'll be honest with all of you. I pray for wisdom. I don't pray for profits. I pray for wisdom and doing it right. So that's it. EPAM looks great down here. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Look at the volume on that bar. Everything's beautiful. We've sold some into strength. Everything's great. Where would we get concerned? I'd give it room. All right? I'd give it down on EPAM. 50% of the move. I'll give that sucker down to 190. And you can say, oh, God, that's awful. No, it's not. Heck, fire, you own it near 180. Shucks, that's still 10 points. That's good. And you've already sold some. You're in the driver's seat. EPAM, 190. CHGG, entry here. Looks fine. What would I do with this? I really would be concerned if it takes out those lows there. But you know what I'll do? Give it some breathing room. Give it some room. You know what I'd do? I'd give it down. If it starts getting down to here, I'd have a problem. CHGG, 42.20. These are suggestions, okay? If you don't want to do it, don't. I'm not making you, okay? What I want to do is I always think, what would have helped me? What did I need to hear? It's like, hey, give me some guidelines here. It's my choice, it's your choice, but just give me some guidelines just to kind of help me with the thought processes. And so that's why I do what I do, is, because I care and I want to do it. I want to do you justice. So I hope this helps you. And again, I'm out. And when I'm out, I really hardly even check this on the phone. I'm out. There's another reason why I believe in stops, okay? And it has to do with if there was ever some kind of a bad thing that happens, I always want to be prepared. Always want to be prepared. I was there for 9/11, okay? I was there for the crash of 87. You better have a plan. By the way, I'm not saying that's going to happen. No way. But we always have a plan. As I always type, you have a plan. We have a plan to get in. We have a plan to get out. And you know what it does? It helps us think clearly, and it minimizes stress, which also helps us think clearly. So there's some stops for us. And I think we're set. I think that covers it. Thank you all very much. And if I don't talk to you tomorrow, which I don't think I will, all right, you'll be, we'll have keyless and stuff coming for you. So thank you all very much. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. And I encourage all of you. It is encouraged. Please get away from the computers too. It's good for your head and it's good for your eyes. It's very good for your eyes. All right. Thank you very much.